I was born where the roads turn wild. Dust in my lungs, devil's grin like a child. Sky was burning and the wind screamed loud. Mama said, boy, don't ever bow down. I learned the rules just to break them apart. Whiskey in my blood, gasoline in my heart. No saints ride with me under midnight sky. Only shadows, wolves, and renegade cries. And every scar is just another flame. Every failure taught me how to stay. Raised by thunder. I've ridden highways with the ghosts of the brave, played cards with danger and laughed at the grave. Love tried to tame me, but it never stayed long. Every goodbye just became another song. Chain my hands, but not my fate. I was born to walk the edge of the blade. And every storm just taught me how to rise. I faced the lightning staring in its eyes. 'Cause I was raised by thunder, baptized in the storm. I learned to stand when the world feels torn. Lightning in my veins, fire in my soul. I don't break, I don't fold. Yeah, I walk through hell like I own the night. Never running, always ready to fight. Call me sinner, rebel or wonder. I was raised by thunder. Let the sky crack open, let the heavens roar. I've been here before, I can take much more. If darkness calls, I'll ride into the flame. 'Cause a man like me don't die in shame. I was raised by thunder, forged by fire and rain. I carry every scar like a king wears pain. Lightning in my veins, storm in my breath. I'll roll till there's nothing left. Yeah, I walk through hell, never looking under. 'Cause I ain't breaking, I was raised by thunder. Moon hangs low over dead man's land. Boots in the dirt, gun cold in my hand. Wind cries like ghosts who never found rest. Another sin carved deep in my chest. Campfire fading like the life that I knew. Whiskey burns slow, but the memories cut through. Every mile I ride, I lose another piece of me. But the desert never lets a lost soul go free. Thunder in the distance. distance, storm in my veins, blood on the saddle, dust in my name. Leaving shadow in the canyon, a wolf in the wind, running from the devil, but he's under my skin. Midnight whispers call me closer to the grave. No one saves an outlaw, no matter how he prays. I ride into darkness, no mercy, no light, just the echoes of my past screaming through the night. Town lights glow like eyes in the dark. Every broken promise leaves another scar. Wanted posters paint the truth I can't outrun. Face of a sinner, heart of someone undone. Her voice still haunts me like a slow dying flame. Said I'd change someday, but I never changed. Now every road leads deeper into hell, and every mile rides another farewell. Church bells silent, sky painted red. Every outlaw knows he rides with the dead. There's a shadow in the canyon, a wolf in the wind, running from the devil, but he's under my skin. Midnight whispers call me closer to the grave. No one saves an outlaw, no matter how he prays. I ride in the darkness, no mercy, no light, just the echoes of my past screaming through the night. If the desert could speak, it'd curse my name. If the sky could bleed, it would bleed my shame. I'm a story carved in bone and dust, a broken man with a broken trust. I'm a ghost in the valley, a storm in the west, fate on my shoulders, guilt in my chest. Heaven closed the door and hell's wide awake. I ride with my demons, and that's a road I take. No redemption, no sunrise, no saving grace, just a lonely outlaw, fading without a trace. Wind dies down, campfire gone cold, just a whisper. Desert wolf never grows old. Yeah. Got a scar on my knuckles and a ghost in my soul. Whiskey in my veins, but it barely keeps control. Boots worn thin from a life on the run, and chasing bad decisions like the bullets from a gun. Highways know my name better than I do. Every mile of memory I'm trying not to go through, but trouble right beside me like an old friend does. And every fight I perfect, hell, I ain't even close. And just a sinner riding where the wild wind blows. So I'll ride it till it breaks, run it till it burns, live like tomorrow's one more lesson I won't learn. Outlaw heart, yeah, I'm built this way. Never been one for kneeling down to pray. I take the punches, I take the pain, laugh through the thunder, stand in the rain. If fate's got a price, I'll pay what it takes. Yeah, I'll ride this life till it breaks. Till it breaks. Met a girl with fire and a heartbreak smile, said, boy, slow down, stay a little while. But a restless soul ain't made to stay. Love's a beautiful thing that I always push away. Got my heart stitched up with barbed wire dreams, learned that freedom's heavier than it seems. Lost a lot more than I care to tell, but I'd rather ride wild than live safe and held. Everybody's got a cross they carry around. Mine's loud guitars in a runaway town. Yeah, till it breaks, run it till it burns, live like tomorrow's one more lesson I won't learn. Outlaw heart, yeah, I'm built this way. Never been one for kneeling down to pray. And I take the punches, I take the pain, laugh through the thunder, stand in the rain. If fate's got a price, I'll pay what it takes. Yeah, I'll ride this life till it breaks. If I crash tonight, let it be in flames. Let the sky remember my outlaw name. No regrets, no chains on me. Just a broken man fighting to be free. I ride it till it breaks, run it till it burns. I never back down, I never learn. Outlaw heart beating loud in my chest. I'll die on my feet before I ever rest. I take the punches, I take the pain, lightning in my blood, wild in my veins. If life's a wild horse, nobody tames. Yeah, I'll ride this life with no reins. Just fade slow, night takes the day. This outlaw soul ain't fading away, yeah. Dust on my boots, trouble in my veins. Wild heart riding like a runaway train. Got scars on my knuckles and ghosts in my soul. Whiskey barely helps me keep control. I always know my name better than I do. Every mile reminds me of something I've been through. Trouble rides beside me like an old best friend, and every bad choice finds me again. I ain't perfect, hell, I ain't even close. Just a sinner riding where the wild wind blows. So I'll ride it till it breaks, run it till it burns, living like tomorrow's just a lesson I won't learn. Outlaw heart, yeah, I'm built this way. Never been the kind to blow my head and pray. I take the punches, I take the pain, laugh through the thunder, stand in the rain. If fate's got a price, I'll pay what it takes. Yeah, I'll ride this life till it breaks. I met a girl with fire in her heartbreak smile, said, boy, slow down, stay a little while. But a restless soul ain't made to stay, so I kissed her goodbye and I rode away. got my heart stitched up with barbed wire dreams. Freedom's heavier than it always seems. Lost more than I'll ever say, but I'd rather lose it all than fade away. Everybody's got a cross they carry around. Mine's loud guitars and another runaway town. So I'll ride it till it breaks, run it till it burns. Living like tomorrow's just a lesson I won't learn. Outlaw heart, yeah, I'm built this way. Never been the kind of bone my head and pray. I take the punches, I take the pain, laugh through the thunder, stand in the rain. If fate's got a price, I'll pay what it takes. Yeah, I'll ride this life till it breaks. If I crash tonight, let me go in flames. Let the sky remember my outlaw name. No regrets, no chains on me, just a broken man fighting to be free. So I'll ride it till it breaks, run it till it burns. I never back down and I never learn. Outlaw heart beating loud in my chest. I'll die on my feet before I ever rest. I take the punches, I take the pain, lightning in my blood, wild in my veins. If life's a wild horse, nobody tames. Yeah, I'll ride this life with no reins. Dust fades slow, night takes a day, but this outlaw soul ain't fading away.